Hello guys, welcome back once again to my channel. I'm Musego Codes. In our first series of our web development, we talked about the tools that we'll be using during our development. Today's series, which is our second series, we are going to install the IDE or the editor that we had chosen to use in our development, and that is Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code is a free software or a free IDE that you can download for free and install it on your machine to enable you to start coding or writing your source codes. So join me as I'm going to show you how you can install Visual Studio Code and install the necessary extensions that will help facilitate a faster development uh, of your web. And the most important extension that we're going to install is the pre-chain extension that will help format our code. And then we are also going to install the live server extension, which will help us to preview uh, the changes to our codes live on a web browser. So you have to ensure that you follow up to the end of the video so that you can actually see what we are going to do and how to get your machine ready to start coding. So let's do this. Okay, now what you need to do is to launch any browser that you're using. So I'm using Chrome. Then go to Chrome and type the word download Visual Studio Code. Then press enter. Then from the search results that appear, on the first result, download Visual Studio Code, Mac, Linux, Windows, click on that. So once you click on that link, it will take you to the download section. So on this download section, depending on your machine, if you're using Windows, you will actually click on Windows, then also check your machine type, if it's a 64-bit, and then you need to know what you need to install. So I will simply use user installer, click on user installer. Now, once you're on this page, choose to click the user installer for Windows users. For Mac users, you can choose on this option. For Linux distributions like Ubuntu, Debian, Red Hat, and all other distributions, click on the respective option here. But for Windows users, which is what I'm actually using, that is Windows 10, come here, then on user installer, I prefer that, using the Windows installer, click on times 64. Click on that. Then you can see, thanks for downloading VS Code for Windows, download setting, blah blah blah. So once you see that, come and check the downloads tab here. So you can see we have our Visual Studio Code setup, download in progress. So you will wait until it's done, then you can install it. So once installed, just open it. Then when you launch your Visual Studio Code, you will have you'll have this kind of a window greeting you. So like I mentioned earlier, after installing Visual Studio Code, we also need to install the extension that is the pre-chain extension and the live server extension. So click on the extensions tab, then on the search bar, just type pre-chain, then let it load, and then on the first result, which is the pre-chain that has a verified badge, if yours is yours will be install. Click install, then click enable. Just follow the simple instruction. I already have it installed, so I don't have to do it again. So you'll have yours like install. Once installed, click enable to have it enabled. The second extension that we're going to install is the live server. So live server will allow us to preview what we are building in a browser. So once you type live server on the extensions tab, on the first result, that is by HWD, you also have the option of install. Once installed, click enable. I already have it installed, so I want to be able to show you how to install it. So let me show you how the live server works. So assuming I come here and let me just say I want to create a new folder. Click on folder, then a location desktop. So just click it and name the folder, let's call it a test. Then select the folder. Once the folder is selected, it will open now in our Visual Studio Code. Now I want to create a new file, index.html. Press enter, then just press shift and 1 to give the exclamation tab, then press enter to have the emmet giving us a boilerplate to our HTML page. So I want to show you the importance of having the live server on your Visual Studio Code installed. Basically, it is to help you preview what you're building on your browser. So if I come here and just type, on the body tag, in between the body tag, and type h1, my name is live server, my work is to help you preview your development. Now, once you have it installed, if you check at the bottom right corner, you will see we have the Prettier, which we installed earlier here. We also have the Go Live, which is actually from the live server. If you click on Go Live, it will expose your website through a port so that you can view it on your browser. And you can see it starting on port 5500. Now you can see it's loading on your browser. Awesome. Now you can see whatever we built on our Visual Studio Code is actively previewed on our browser. So assuming I come here and type something else, let's see, you see it adds automatically. So you don't have to actually keep on opening your files and clicking to preview it on your browser. You see we have it just ready. If I just come here again, type another h1, then say the live server works, you can see automatically I have it in my browser. Now the Prettier extension helps format your code. For example, to format this code, you can see I have my P here, which is not actually, it's not well organized. Now with Prettier, once I press Ctrl S, it will reformat my document here, and I will have it organized and with the good indentations. So let's do that. Ctrl S. Now you see it has reformatted my code, and now I have something that is now neat and well indented. So that is it for this video. Basically, we've installed Visual Studio Code, installed the extension that is the live server, and the Prettier. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye. So thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you enjoyed this second series of our session, kindly like and subscribe, and also remember to share the video with your friends. Until then, see you on the third series or the third episode of our development. Osego Codes signing out.